What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Countdown. My name is Ian Farmer, and thank you for listening. As always, here with my co-host, the boy Evan Latimer. And I just got a text, but we're back. And today is a huge day. It's our Super Bowl prediction. 49ers, Chiefs, rematch of Super Bowl 54, Super Bowl 58 in Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. Evan, say what's up to the people.
What's going on, everyone?
We are here. We are here. We are back. Sorry we didn't have any episodes last week. Some things got thrown around, but tomorrow night, Evan's not going to like this, but we're reacting to Vultures, Kanye, Ty Dolla. If it comes out, it probably won't. If not, we're going to listen to Tizo Touchdowns. How do you sleep at night? As voted by the community. But Evan, I'm going to ask you first. So let's get to the point. Do you think San Francisco can throw enough offense at Kansas City? Kansas City's defense has been playing good. I want to know your thoughts because you got Mahomes, you got Kelsey, but San Francisco has all these different weapons: Deebo Samuel, Brandon Aiyuk, Christian McCaffrey. Do you think they can just throw so many weapons at them, Elijah Mitchell, everybody, to where the Chiefs wouldn't be able to handle it? Do you think they can win the game that way?
I personally do not. I don't think. I mean, San Francisco has a bunch of talents. They had, like you said, Deebo Samuel, Christian McCaffrey, Brandon Aiyuk.
One thing I look at is like Travis Kelce's playing like some of the best playoff football he's probably ever played.
I agree.
And you also got Isaiah Pacheco, who has never been bad. He's been pretty consistent throughout the year. Rasheed Rice really stepping up. Valdez-Scantling coming in making a couple of huge plays last couple of games too. So watch out for that. And of course, Kadarius Toney does think he's a wide receiver number one.
Yeah,
so
he did.
Hey! Kadarius Toney's talented, but he makes a lot of mistakes. I think he might turn out all right.
No, I was on Instagram and someone asked him if he was the number one receiver, and he said yeah, if I get the ball.
Yeah, like you're getting the ball, man. This is going right through your hands. But Evan, let's move on to the next thing. I think San Francisco can throw so many bodies at Kansas City that's why they win the game. I really do. It's the best I think it's the best receiving core in the National Football League. Brandon Aiyuk, Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, and Christian McCaffrey, who we all know is just about as much as a receiver as he is a running back.
Even Jawan Jennings.
Jawan Jennings, bro. Elijah Mitchell. Elijah Mitchell is honestly running back number one material. If he was on my team, he'd be the best offensive player on the team. But Evan, let's move on to our next question.
All right, so the next question we have is: can San Francisco dominate the KC offensive line?
Yeah, I actually think they kind of can. And the Chiefs' offensive line is spectacular. Very good offensive line, elite offensive line, up there with some of the best in the league. But San Francisco's defensive line is something else. You tell me Nick Bosa's back in Super Bowl, he's not going to have a good game. He's about to have a phenomenal game. Now, I don't think they can completely dominate Kansas City's offensive line, but I think they can get the better of Kansas City's offensive line. What are your thoughts on that? Who do you think wins the matchup there? Defensive line or offensive line? San Francisco defense, Kansas City offense.
Definitely San Francisco's defensive line. I mean, Kansas City offensive line's not bad, but
the only thing I look at though is the experience of the offensive line is here. The 49ers do have Super Bowl experience.
For sure.
Outside of Brock Purdy and Christian McCaffrey and a couple other pieces. But I want to ask you this. What can the Chiefs do differently? What can the Chiefs do that the 49ers can't? What can the Chiefs do that the 49ers can't? In my opinion, I know I just asked you this, going in the air with Kelsey is something the 49ers just don't have. They don't have a Mahomes-Kelsey connection. That's one of the greatest connections we've ever seen in the sport. And no one calls unique plays like Kansas City does, like Andy Reid does. They call unique plays. They call plays that San Francisco's probably never even going to have seen before. And I think that's how they can really get the upper hand. But, of course, the defense is good, and Mahomes is Mahomes. He could very well win this. But what are your thoughts on that? What can the Chiefs do differently?
I definitely agree. Something that you said. Andy Reid and the Chiefs definitely had the upper hand in the coaching. As good as a coach Kyle Shanahan is, he's not Andy Reid. I mean, there's unique.
He is probably he might be like top 5 though. Honestly, yeah. It's a coaching matchup. I definitely give it to Andy Reid. I mean, Andy Reid keeps up at this pace. He might end up being the GOAT.
Just the Mahomes and Kelsey connection has to be.
Yeah.
Something I think they got to get clicking.
Yeah.
That's something.
And an aggressive, explosive quarterback like Isaiah Pacheco too. A running back I'm surprised didn't crack 1,000 yards. He had like 930. Like I felt kind of bad for him, but best running back in the Chiefs dynasty. Best defense in the Chiefs dynasty.
For sure.
I don't want to talk about special teams. Don't hate on my boy Harrison Butker. We all know he does his thing. He misses kicks, but he does his thing, bro. Made the game-winning kick last year. Evan, let's move on to our next question. And after this, it's time. So
the next question we have is, what can the win do for the Chiefs dynasty?
What can this win do for the Chiefs dynasty? Well, they would have such a chokehold on the NFL that I feel like Joe Burrow is like home on his couch right now. Like, if they win, I'm never going to be the best quarterback in the league. Like, it's literally I'm never going to get to that. I'm never going to get to that. Josh Allen's sitting at home like, bro, I really blew it this year again. I really blew it for the 19th straight year, bro. Like, Mahomes wins this game. When Mahomes wins this game, he's got three Super Bowl rings. Jalen Hurts, no rings. Joe Burrow, no rings. Josh Allen, no rings. Justin Herbert, no rings. The young quarterbacks aren't even competing with the dude right now.
Facts. To be fair, though, I don't know if I'd pin that on Josh Allen, though. I mean, did you see Stephon Diggs' hands that game?
I know.
I think the Bills should have won if Stephon Diggs caught the football.
The Bills should have been back to the AFC Championship game by now, and I think a lot of that, but this is on Josh Allen. We'll say 20% of the blame. Evan, it's time. We know what time it is. It's time to give our Super Bowl predictions. Super Bowl 58. Evan, I want you to go first. Just blurt it out. 49ers, Chiefs, and give me a score prediction. Give me a score prediction.
All right. So I'm gonna take the Chiefs.
Wow. I can't believe that.
The Chiefs 34-28.
34-28. I like that score. I like that. That's good. You're predicted to be a good game. But by the way, for anyone out there who doesn't think this is going to be a good game and isn't at least a little bit excited for it, you're not a football fan. This might be the two best teams. I think they're probably the two best teams in the NFL. 49ers been to 4 out of the last 5 NFC Championship games. Kansas City been to 6. Kansas City been to 6 AFC Championship games. Up to this year, they've only faced one time in a Super Bowl. That literally don't even make any sense. But so you took the Chiefs, huh? You really took Kansas City. Why? Because you didn't think you had Kansas City losing to Miami, bro. And now you predict them in the Super Bowl. What's changed?
Well, I mean, they've just been able to.
What's changed about your opinion?
Even with the receiving core being kind of trash, they've still been able to figure out how to get wins. I mean, they really don't have any good receivers. I mean, Receiver Ice, he's all right. He's pretty good. But, like, other than that, I would say.
Scanlon, hey. Don't hate on my boy Scanlon now.
I mean, they're all below mid.
I'd say he's decent.
Yeah,
and I'd say Rice is solid. Then I would say Kelsey's like probably the top.
I mean, he's a tight end though. I'm talking about just the wide receivers.
Yeah. But I was in 7th grade, right? No, 9th grade. I was at our friend Ashton's house, right?
Facts. I
wrote an article about revenge. I was in this group. I was on Amino. If anyone knows about Amino, I was in Gridiron Amino. And when I was on this team, we'd write articles, which is like the early days of like the playbook for me, like it's like the mixtape days of what I do now.
Right.
I was writing an article for my team to submit to try and win our playoff game. And I wrote about revenge, man. I wrote about how Peyton Manning was able to get revenge on Tom Brady in the 2015 AFC Championship game. I wrote about Tom Brady and how he didn't win a ring for like 10 years. And how the Malcolm Butler interception literally saved the Patriots from a drought there for a little bit. And to put it this way, I love Patrick Mahomes. I love Travis Kelce. They played the 49ers. I picked the Chiefs. They played the Buccaneers. I picked the Chiefs. They played the Eagles. I picked the Chiefs. So this is the fourth time that I'm going to be picking the Chiefs to win the Super Bowl. If Brock Purdy breaks his leg at the coin toss, San Francisco is going to win this game 35-24.
I don't
love you. Love you so much.
I don't like that score.
35-24. A touchdown late. You always know what I say. If it's a couple of digits, if it's like in double digits, listen, it's a touchdown late, bro.
Facts.
It's Isaiah Pacheco up the middle from the 26-yard line with a minute to go. No, I won't say 35-24, even though that's literally what I just said. I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm gonna go 2017. There's a lot of field goals kicked the last time these two teams played, and both defenses are better.
They are.
They could be in the 30s for sure, but I don't see 40s or anything like that. I think these, yeah, for sure. But guys, that's all. That's it. We're done. He's got to go to work, and I got to go to work soon, so we're out. But yeah, Chiefs, 49ers. Let me know if I got you with that whole Brock Purdy thing, because that was funny. But that is going to do it all. Evan Latimer, Ian Farmer. It's been the countdown. Super Bowl 58 coming to you on Sunday. And just go to my Facebook. I'm going to be posting all kinds of stuff about it. So just go there. But I love you guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Kanye, you better drop.